When we think about IT security, our minds often jump to images of shadowy figures, hooded hackers relentlessly typing away in darkened rooms. We envision sophisticated cyber attacks breaching our digital defenses. But while external threats are a serious concern, the real danger often comes from within. It's not always about malicious intent, but rather the unintended consequences of internal actions. Major IT failures, significant financial losses, and widespread disruptions usually result not from external attacks, but from poorly managed changes within the organization. These are the silent killers of IT projects and operational stability. Think about rushed updates, pushed out without proper testing or consideration for their impact, or untested systems, deployed live without adequate quality assurance, riddled with bugs and vulnerabilities, or even runaway projects, spiraling out of control with unclear objectives and inadequate oversight. These internal missteps, often born from haste or oversight, can cause far more damage than any external attack, leaving a trail of disruption and financial loss in their wake. That's precisely why I, as auditors, place such a strong focus on how systems are acquired, ensuring the right choices are made from the outset, developed, adhering to secure coding practices and robust testing methodologies, and implemented, with careful planning and meticulous execution. Our job as auditors is to ensure every step is carefully planned and documented, risks are thoroughly considered and mitigated, and appropriate controls are implemented and maintained throughout the system's lifecycle. A single failure in this lifecycle, a missed step or a neglected control, can lead to data corruption, compromising the integrity of critical information, financial misstatements, leading to inaccurate reporting and potentially damaging consequences, or massive overruns, draining resources and jeopardizing the project's success. Think of building a new IT system like constructing a house, a complex undertaking with many interconnected parts. You need a solid blueprint, a well-defined plan that outlines every detail of the system. You need careful construction, skilled professionals who understand the intricacies of building a secure and reliable system, and you need thorough inspections, rigorous testing and auditing to ensure everything is built to code and meets the required standards. Auditors are the inspectors, the quality control experts of the IT world, ensuring the foundation is strong, the structure is sound, and the final product is safe and reliable for the business to operate on. In this masterclass, we'll delve deep into CISA Domain 3 information systems acquisition, development, and implementation. We'll unpack the key concepts and best practices within this critical domain. We'll walk through the entire life cycle, from the initial spark of an idea to the comprehensive post-implementation review. You'll learn what specific areas to look for during an audit, what key questions to ask stakeholders and project teams, and how to effectively spot red flags that could indicate potential problems. This isn't just exam prep to pass the CISA, it's a practical toolkit for preventing IT disasters, mitigating risks, and adding real tangible value to your organization. So, let's get started on this journey to mastering IS acquisition, development, and implementation. To master this domain, the world of system lifecycles requires a comprehensive understanding of each phase and its associated risks. You need a clear roadmap. A well-defined plan will guide you through the complexities of system development and implementation. We'll cover every critical milestone, from the initial concept to the final deployment and beyond, where an auditor must be vigilant, ensuring compliance and mitigating potential risks at every step. Starting with project governance, the framework that ensures accountability and strategic alignment, and the business case. This foundational document justifies the project's investment and outlines its expected benefits. A project without a solid business case, one that clearly articulates its value proposition, is like a ship with no destination. It's adrift, lacking direction and purpose. Next, we'll explore software development lifecycle, SDLC models, the methodologies that guide the development process. Waterfall, with its sequential phase-by-phase approach, and Agile, the iterative and flexible framework that embraces change, and the audit risks unique to each. Understanding these risks is crucial for effective oversight. You can't audit Agile the same way as Waterfall. The dynamic nature of Agile requires a different mindset and techniques. Each requires a tailored approach. A one-size-fits-all strategy simply won't suffice. Then, we'll walk through the building or construction and testing phases, ensuring the system meets its intended purpose and quality standards. Focusing on controls like check digits, which help ensure data accuracy and integrity, and the importance of thorough documented testing. Comprehensive documentation provides evidence of due diligence and facilitates future audits. Without proper testing, identifying and resolving defects becomes significantly more challenging. A new system is a ticking time bomb, waiting to explode with unforeseen consequences. Finally, we'll cover data migration, the process of transferring data from an existing system to the new one, go live, the moment the new system is launched, and the post-implementation review. This critical assessment evaluates the project's success and identifies areas for improvement. Data migration is risky. Data loss, corruption, and incompatibility are all potential pitfalls. Auditors must ensure data is moved accurately and securely, maintaining its integrity throughout the process. Go live is the moment of truth, when all the planning and preparation are put to the test, and a smooth transition depends on strong controls, careful planning, and effective communication. The journey ends with a post-implementation review, a crucial step in the system lifecycle, to confirm benefits and capture lessons learned. This ensures continuous improvement for future projects. Let's dive into each stage, exploring the key considerations and audit implications. Understanding the system lifecycle is about seeing the big picture of risk. It's the thread connecting all CISA domains. Auditing project governance in Domain 3 directly impacts overall IT governance in Domain 1. Decisions made during development shape security and stability for years. By getting involved early, you can prevent problems before they escalate. Spot unclear goals or weak testing plans early, and you save time and money. The controls you audit now affect IT operations and business resilience later. You're not just auditing a project, you're shaping the future of IT services. This holistic view is your greatest asset. Every system tells a story, from business need to years of operation. Your job? Ensure it's a success story by spotting risks and guiding projects to a strong finish. That's the power of mastering the system lifecycle. Every successful project starts with strong project governance and a solid business case. Project governance defines roles, responsibilities, and oversight, often through a steering committee. As an auditor, confirm the committee exists, meets regularly, and has authority. Check for structured project management tools like work breakdown structures and estimation methods. The business case should clearly state the problem, expected benefits, and include a cost-benefit analysis and feasibility study. Review the business case critically. Are benefits realistic? Are risks acknowledged? Watch for red flags, like a business case focused only on technology or ignoring major risks. Scrutinizing the foundation helps prevent doomed projects. A strong start is half the battle. Once a project is approved and ready to move forward, the development team faces a crucial decision: selecting the appropriate software development lifecycle, or SDLC model. This choice isn't arbitrary. It's a foundational element that will dictate how the project unfolds. The SDLC model significantly shapes the project's inherent risks and, consequently, influences your audit approach. Understanding the chosen model is paramount, as it dictates where to focus your auditing efforts and what control mechanisms to prioritize. Let's consider the Waterfall model. It's a classic approach, known for being linear and highly structured. The Waterfall model progresses sequentially through distinct phases, with clear milestones defined at each stage and comprehensive documentation produced along the way. Its strength lies in its inherent discipline. Each phase must be completed and approved before moving on to the next, ensuring a structured and controlled process. However, this strength can also be a weakness. The Waterfall model's rigid structure can make it slow to adapt to changes that inevitably arise during the project lifecycle. The main risk with Waterfall is that the final product may not fully meet evolving user needs, as requirements are defined upfront and difficult to alter later. As auditors, you must meticulously check for well-defined requirements at the outset of the project. You should also verify the existence of a robust and formal change management process to handle any necessary adjustments to those requirements. Agile, in contrast to Waterfall, embraces an iterative and incremental approach. Agile methodologies focus on building software in rapid sprints, with constant user feedback integrated throughout the development process. Agile's inherent flexibility significantly reduces the risk of building the wrong product, as the development team can quickly adapt to changing requirements and user feedback. However, this adaptability can sometimes lead to less emphasis on formal documentation. As an auditor in an Agile environment, you need to be actively involved throughout the project lifecycle, not just at the end. You should be continuously looking for evidence of effective controls and rigorous testing practices embedded within each sprint. Ensure that there's a clear and well-defined definition of done for each sprint and for the overall project. It's crucial to verify that quality assurance isn't sacrificed in the pursuit of speed and rapid iteration. Ultimately, Your audit approach must be carefully adapted to the specific SDLC model chosen for the project. Selecting the right model and implementing the right controls are absolutely critical for ensuring project success and delivering the desired outcomes. Maintain a flexible and adaptive approach, but never compromise on the fundamental principles of control and governance. That's the key to keeping projects on track, mitigating risks, and achieving successful delivery. Development and testing are where systems come to life. Auditors don't need to code, but must verify good practices, coding standards, secure version control, and peer reviews. Controls like input validation and check digits are built into applications to ensure data integrity. Testing is multi-layered unit testing, integration testing, system testing, and user acceptance testing. Each stage checks different aspects, from individual components to the whole system. Auditors review test plans, executed cases, and results. The requirements traceability matrix is key. It maps business needs to test cases. Also, check how defects are logged and resolved. Thorough testing is the best assurance of quality. Your audit ensures this step isn't skipped. Without it, the system is a risk to the business. Make sure the magic is real and reliable. After building and testing, the riskiest moments arrive. Data migration and go-live. Data migration moves information from old to new systems. Errors here can be catastrophic. Auditors must ensure a detailed migration plan exists, covering cleansing, transformation, and validation. Validation is critical. Look for reconciliations between old and new data. Review evidence that migrated data is complete and accurate. Once data is ready, it's time for go-live. Cut-over strategies vary: big bang, phased, or parallel runs, each with different risks. Audit the cut-over plan. It should be detailed, with a backout plan if things go wrong. Ensure enhanced user support is available post-go-live. A controlled cutover minimizes disruption. Your audit provides assurance that nothing is left to chance. These final steps are where projects succeed or fail. Be vigilant. The project isn't over when the system goes live. One final step remains: the post-implementation review, PIR. The PIR, conducted after a few months, evaluates if the project delivered on its promises. It compares actual outcomes to the original business case. Did the system deliver the expected benefits? Costs and timelines are reviewed for accountability. Auditors check that the PIR is honest, evidence-based, and independent. The PIR also captures lessons learned: what worked, what didn't, and what to improve next time. These findings should be shared across the organization. Auditors ensure this process happens and isn't just a formality. The PIR closes the project lifecycle and drives continuous improvement. A well-executed PIR signals a mature, learning organization. Don't skip this step, it's where real growth happens. As we wrap up, remember, the biggest risks often lie in the process of change. Your job is to ensure this process is controlled, structured, and aligned with business goals. Always connect project activities to governance, risk, and control principles. For the CISA exam, know key terms: steering committee, business case, waterfall, agile, check digits, UAT, and PIR. Watch for red flags: inactive steering committees, vague business cases, missing traceability matrices, or go-lives without backout plans. Spotting these early is invaluable. Apply the lifecycle view in your audits. Don't just check controls in isolation. Understand the system's story, its origins, construction, and purpose. This approach helps you identify real risks and offer valuable recommendations. It will help you excel in the CISA exam and in your career. Stay curious, keep learning, and guide your organization safely through change. The life cycle is your map. Use it well. Good luck. Good.